So business banking is important, okay? You want to keep all of your transactions in a business account for bookkeeping, for taxes, and to just help you get access to funding, right? So remember, if you want to, you don't want to commingle your funds. You don't want to have some personal things going on and you have a business bank account and you take it from here, switching over there. Like, we're not doing all that. We're going to keep this legit and we're not going to get in trouble by nobody's, no IRSs, no states, none of that. So remember, you want to keep your funds separate, okay? So only use your business account for business transactions and you use your personal account for your personal transactions, all right? Definitely, you want to establish a relationship with your local bank establishments. You definitely want to do that. I know that credit unions often are known for, giving out the bag or whatever like that. But then we have these great big banks like Bank of America, Chase, right? And they're giving out bags too. So definitely consider yourself as a little bit of a polygamist when it comes to dating banking world, okay? We ain't just loyal to one bank. We loyal to a lot of banks. We married to a lot of banks, okay? Do your credit unions, do those big banks. I'm telling you, don't just establish one account, establish a couple accounts, all right? Especially if you need like a credit card. You want to start maybe with a tier 1 credit card to help you get like established if you don't have credit, okay? I want you to remember that on Saturdays at 9:15, Brandon, he has the business funding course, and baby, his notions, or is it he has this document, honey. It took me days to look through that document. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. I'm taking this. So definitely, if you need more information about business funding, 9:15, I believe on Saturdays and Sundays, he's got the weekend courses. Tap in, go back and look at some of them videos, go into that study hall and click on that link with that notions. That thing is full of gems, okay? So overall, establish credit early and use it wisely, all right? We ain't mixing no business and personal, but if you do, that's your business. So the final part, right, of setting up your credit repair business is to make sure that you get your surety bond. And this was such a pain point for me because to be a legit business, yes, you do need to have it to operate. I do understand some of us are not at that financial place where we could drop $1,500 for one state and another state is charging us $300 and another state is charging us $750. I understand that. But I'm going to tell you because, I'm being honest, you need to have some type of insurance, okay? You need to have it. Now, flexing with the time that you get it is up to you. I do recommend maybe you get a couple of clients in that state. And if your surety bond is like $1,500 or $1,000, definitely haggle, negotiate, a couple times, but get some clients because then when they come in, they can help offset the cost of that surety bond, okay? So you may not know this up front, so establish a relationship with a few bond companies beforehand. It's okay to pick up the telephone and call people. And don't be surprised. Some people still working remote. So you can call them and hear the little dog in the background. You can hear the baby crying, somebody on their lap nursing. It's fine. They want to talk to people. They want to have this connection. So feel free to make as many phone calls as you need if you have the time to establish relationships. You don't have to buy anything right now, okay? So again, depending on your state, you may have to pay 5 to 15% of the bond amount. So this could get costly if you in California and they bond is $100,000, okay? Just putting it out there, all right? Do your due diligence. Yes, get coverage and be safe, then sorry, okay? I want you to be one of them people that got a $15,000 bond and the state requires you to pay, a minimum of 5%. Like, that's cool because you would pay $750. Now, some of us could chalk it and some of us is, we just got to get a couple clients and then our belts to be able to pay that. So again, make sure you negotiate the costs. You do not have to accept the first offer. I don't like the word haggle, but negotiate, okay? Think about it this way. If you're coupling your credit repair business with another service like business coaching, your customers will be paying you for that service, which will give you time to establish the bond before you work on the credit repair, okay? So just another way that you can spin it so that it can be affordable for you. Because I know that some of us are starting this out. You got to get websites. You got to pay for a virtual address. You got to pay for a telephone number. You got to make sure that you pay the fees to get your, EIA. Like it's just a whole, system here. So I just want to make sure that we're clear that there are ways that you can do it. All right. So just make sure that you get the bond in a state where your customers reside. Don't just be out here buying crazy, shopping, calling different places. I want a bond over here in New York. Give me one in Georgia. Give me one over Delaware. Maybe I want one in Indiana too. No, we're not shopping for bonds. Make sure that there's a purpose behind the reason why you need bond. Okay. And don't forget to adhere to the state and local laws for your business license or registration. I know here in the city, they make their money because you have to get a license. Our Pennsylvania doesn't require you to get a license, but the city of Philadelphia, they require you to get a license, and that's how they charge you for your taxes, okay? So we reviewed this in last class, and I'm positive that you all have this part down packed, right? Got it down packed. Now, the two items, your surety bond and your business license, are extremely important. Even though you got it down packed, I just want to let you know this is extremely important, okay? I know you got it. 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 All right, earners. Now, that's most of what we covered up till today. We have a few more topics, but I want to take a minute to hear from you, if it's possible, right? Some of us were brand new and we were just starting out in class. And some of us have already started our businesses and actually had businesses on the shelf for a couple of years, I heard, right? But here, we're all here for that support, okay? So what tips do we have for one another? I want you guys to just dig deep down, be supportive. I don't know if we can go on mic, but it would be nice to hear somebody else talk other than me. Magda, is that possible? If not, we got to read in the chat.
You tell me, how much time do we have for this particular activity?
Well, what I'll do is give people 60 seconds on the clock. And, some of us, like I said, we're here, we're starting out our business, and some of us have already done it. So we're here to support each other. What tips do you have for one another in 60 seconds? I'm gonna get my clock ready.
Y'all heard that, 60 seconds. All right, so the first person is Richard. Unmute yourself and Richard. Go.
Thank you very much. Appreciate everything you guys are doing. This great class.
Oh,
Kat, again, it's like, I don't know who's gonna win that vote.
I'm gonna pause my clock for you. You keep on going, brother.
Listen, quick tip is just make sure that everybody, just be patient. I know everybody's trying to make some money out here, but just be patient, do your due diligence, get insurance for the purpose of, somebody just try to sue you for any reason. People out here trying to get paid regardless.
They hungry.
So you just got to make sure that, just get everything straight, be patient, a lot of posting. And that's what I got from these courses, that's my tip to y'all. I'm right here in Rockville, Maryland for y'all. So DMB. Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. And you did it in a minute too. Come on.
DMB, baby. DMB, DC.
Thanks, Richard.